Ta-da! Blimey, well, that was slow. Right, I'm all silver and white and reflectivey. That's going to look cool on the camera, isn't it? I should have used a filter on this video. Right, what I'm going to start with. I am going to start with, I did notice that I referred to fucking gay bastards in my last, or one of my other videos recently, and I watched that back and thought, mate, if someone saw that for the first time, they just think you hate gays. No. So let me just clear that up. I hated him because he was sexually aggressive and he was a fucking letdown to the gay community in my fucking eyes. Are you allowed to say gay community? Or is that segregational? I don't fucking know, but I think he, like, there's playing up to the stereotype and then there's, like, confirming negative archetypal fucking prejudices. And you just think, what the fuck? And I do get annoyed with my sexuality constantly being brought into play alongside my appearance. It gets fucking tiring, is what it is. And when I say that I get tired of it, people go, well, it is because you look. I think, I know fucking why. Why does everyone tell me why? Stop telling me why. Of course I fucking know why. I'm not an idiot. Of course I know why. I just fucking hate it. It's fucking annoying. It's relentless and it bores the piss out of me. And it would do with you as well. So that's why I feel angry towards him. Not least as well because I bet you, I mean, he's a screamingly camp, obvious, overdone, and I don't like that. That to me is just, that's creating stereotypes in my eyes. Like, there's a dude at the gym I was referring to, and as I was describing him, I was saying he's quite tall. He has a very bald head. He's one of those men who embraces baldness and shave. But I bet he shaves every night in the bath or whatever, every day at some point. I bet you he shaves. That's how I was describing him, because it was just quite, just what are these distinguishing features? And someone said, the gay one. I don't fucking know. How the fuck do I know if he's gay or not? And that's what I like. That's a bit fucking so I shouldn't. It's none of my fucking business. It's no concern of mine. It doesn't need to be brought into polite society. That's my fucking point about it. And I'm not saying polite society as in disgusting, but it's like, no, it should just be as integral as you don't go up to someone and say, did you fuck your wife last night? Do you know what I mean? That would be just a huge fucking imposition and a terrible thing to fucking say to someone. Yeah, it's really similar to when someone's just chatting to me and goes, so are you gay? Or I'll just think, you've just been sitting there fucking judging me. We're having a friendly chat and you're just going, is he or isn't he? It's like, who cares? What fucking business is it of yours unless you want to sleep with me? Why don't you just try and sleep with me? That would be better. Unless you're a guy. But if you are a guy, I'll say I'm straight and I don't want to then discuss it. Because that's my experience of when I go to gay bars and get hit on. And I get fucking analysed, just will you all fuck off about the fact that I fuck blokes, or you think I do? Because I just fucking don't. But then I get angry. Oh, latent homosexual. We all know that one, don't we? When a man gets angry about being called gay, that means he's really gay. Society, dear society, you are fucking stupid. No, you're fucking stupid. Did you know that? Did you fucking know that? Yeah, granted, there are some where you can see kind of latent sexual behaviour. I remember a mate of mine recently telling me about this night where he'd been. He's a really sort of skinny guy that doesn't aspire to be muscle man at all. He's slight of build. And he said he was sitting there and there was all these like proper steroids, all in vests, and he said they were like squeezing each other's biceps. They kept talking about training, but they kept getting into position. He's like, this is the gayest experience of my life. And that I get. I think that is, I know. But like, my anger is created by fucking society and then deciphered by fucking society. And yet again, I find myself not being allowed to be me. So no wonder I start shouting it. I really do. So it just gets infuriating. And I know that I would probably see my read. If that guy's fucking, it's just the fact. This is what I'm saying, right? Girls, you will know this one. He was just a fucking lech, okay? He's hiding behind this big showy flamboyance. He had dirty fucking in his eyes as soon as he fucking looked at me. He's a hedonistic cunt who sees men's bums as fucking trophies. He's an absolute wanker is what he is. He's not a typical gay man. He's not a typical gay man. He's just a fucking vile human being. That is just his... There. They're overly camp guys like him who make sexual innuendo in every sentence just slime the fuck out of me, mate. Ugh. As, you know, yes, camp can be fucking funny when it's funny, when it's light-hearted. I still don't see the need for it in relation to the fact that they fuck blokes. But anyway, there is a difference, isn't there? And that's what I was going to say to girls. When someone pinches your bum playfully, or pretends to pinch it playfully, and means it, you know the difference straight away. And that is the difference that I knew straight away. Now, I've heard this before, so girls go, women know. Do you? Do you, Miss fucking know-it-all? Because I fucking know. Or are you bang on, and it's just because I'm 40% girl? I don't know or care. But the fact was, he just had ugh written all over him, and he's hiding behind the fact that he's just being complimentary and all that. And I just instantly didn't want to talk to him. And he instantly saw that as a challenge. And he fucking tried to pull me into, oh, fuck. I want to beat the shit out of him for that. Just because of how much of a fucking gross person he is as a fucking individual. And I'm sure a lot of people fall for his bullshit. And, oh, yes, he's like da-di-da-di-da. I'm sure he's always playing up to it. But the other thing is, I bet you with that character, he moans all the fucking time about assumptions and stereotypes and da-di-da-di-da, and just because I'm gay, I've got to do this, and just because I'm gay, I'm thinking, just because I've got a fucking piece of material around me, you think you can shove your cock in my arse, you judgmental shit end. Seriously, that's basically what fucking happened. And so coming from someone like him, it enraged me even more. It really did enrage me. I do feel passionate about this. But it's like, you would too, if you can just tell the way a conversation's going and go, they're going to ask if I'm gay. And like, why does it fucking matter? This is where I call society a hypocrite, when it says, oh, it doesn't matter about your sexuality. Yes, it does, because there's little threads of it everywhere. There's little bits of it that you see everywhere. And it's just, you know, it's highly irritating having people laughingly claim that they have a better grasp of your own sexuality than you do. Because of what they think they see. And I think I put this one in a video as well, because a lot of it is an analogy, and a lot of my ones to do with mental health, I think that I don't explain them well. Because when they happen, I'm always sort of flustered. But that is a classic one of how I can get misinterpreted just by my behaviour over something and my reasons for it. You know, I have mentioned in another video how, like, there was a girl years ago who said it's a sign that you're really sure of your masculinity, that, you know, people call you gay and you just take the piss and say, why, do you want to sleep with me? No, and just wind them up like that and say, well, I'm not being funny, mate. You'd only really ask that question if you did want to sleep with me. So can you get that out of the way so I can just say no? But anything gets tiring after a while, really fucking tiring. And so then you're just sort of seen to overreact. You're just thinking, no, it's just yet more solid fucking evidence that society hasn't changed one fucking bit, and it thinks it fucking has. That's what it is. Yet again, fucking trying to slot in somewhere and just being popped to one side and questioned about all sorts of shit. Seriously, the amount of times I've been in a social situation and there's one person firing questions at me and everyone else listening, I'm thinking, why aren't they all asking all each other these questions? Why is it fucking me? Do you think I don't notice this shit? And then I'm told it's all in my fucking head. How can that be in my head? How can a very real situation, where there's one voice and my voice and lots of eyes, be misinterpreted? But I'm always set aside for fucking conversation, question, interrogation, ridicule, and then, but we think you're lovely, but still, you're still this big thing, you're not one of us, that's what I am. I'm a fucking sideshow clown teddy bear. That when you're in the mood for him. And I'm not talking to my friends, but this is just been my lifelong pattern of trying to exist in and amongst any kind of societal structure. But, you know, I with the whole gay thing, I'm not at all prejudiced against gay men. I don't give a shit what people do. That's my real fucking view on anything like that. If two people want to fuck in whatever way they want, as long as they're both okay with it, let them fuck and leave them alone. Simple. And you don't need to fucking know about it. And you don't need to fucking try and interpret it from their fucking clothes, you absolute moron. Take half a step back and look at what you're doing when you go, do you think he was gay? When you talk to them, I've had that loads of times. Do you think he was gay? I just think, I don't care. I don't care. Having said that, like, the thought of gay sex happening with me involved does make me go, "Ooh." And I've said that before. People say, that means you're a homophobe. It's like, no. I'm grossed out in the same way that a woman in her 20s would be of a dirty 75-year-old man with a bald head and a dribbly nose and teeth missing, rubbing his thighs and going, yeah. And she's allowed to be fucking grossed out by that dirty old fucking bastard. She can be vile and spit hatred at the very fucking thought of having sex with him. And so, you know, it's just similar. That's just the only thing. I don't fucking want to know about it because I find it a bit ugh. But I don't give a shit what you fucking do, mate. Do you know what I mean? I don't give a fucking shit. And I don't think you should be persecuted. No. I don't think you should be set aside and fucking blah, blah, blah. Whatever. No, of course you fucking shouldn't. And nor should I. So yeah, I will not say that I've got lots of gay friends thing, because that's another one. That's another one. If someone does have gay friends, they're instantly a stereotype from saying they have gay friends. And a lot of that comes from the gay community. And they're being fucking prejudiced. So yeah, it is a bit of a fucking hot brick. But there you go. I'm not in any way prejudiced against gay men. I don't have an issue being fucking mates with them. I've just realised actually someone I was chatting to recently. Yeah, he's bi, I think. Yeah, don't care. As long as he doesn't try and fuck me, I might get a little bit resistive. But I wouldn't not be his friend anymore. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just sick of being fucking interpreted as one, because you can feel it happening, and then the question comes. You're like, yeah, and this is all in my head. It's boring. Really, it's fucking boring the shit out of me. And if it's enough to get fucking grabby McPuke to fucking come and dribble all over me, the fucking desperate-ended fucking wank rod, I don't like that, man. But yeah, he is not my view of gay men. He is a fucking total letdown to the gay community, is the way I see it. Who could blame men like me if they kept meeting gay men like him for hating gay men? Because that would be their only fucking experience of gay men. Because the gay men that don't go on about it, they might assume are straight men or whatever. But if all your experiences of gay men in clubs were of lechy gays, and I've had a lot of it. And they fucking see me as a fucking target. And then I'm complaining about the same things that girls complain about, and saying the same things that girls say, seeing me as a target. And I know that. So it's like, are men just the same as women, or am I a lot woman? Who knows? I'm just not a gay man. And just stop going on about it. Even though I wear makeup and whatever, doesn't mean I'm a fucking shirt lifter. To just employ another funny little stereotype. I was only joking.